What's up, guys? It's the JFK with Poetic Darkness, bringing you guys the Town Hall 9 portion of the Poetic Darkness vs. Cold September War recap. I want to preface everything by just letting you guys know I'm going to be doing this video a little bit different. I'm actually going to be talking through all the attacks just to try to save my song library and let it build back up a little bit, because I have been using quite a bit of songs over the past 6 months or so with all the Red at Lithium videos, with all the PD videos, and some songs kind of make their way into more than one video, but usually they're all fresh new songs for you guys, and my song library just needs a break for a little bit. But this is the Town Hall 9 portion of the video. If you missed the Town Hall 10 portion, you can check the description, check the details, and there's going to be a link there for you. If you're really not interested in hearing kind of the background of the war, the details, how we did, how Cold September did, and all that good stuff, you can scroll down a little bit further. There's going to be a key where all the attacks are kind of cataloged and time-stamped and all that good stuff for you, so you don't actually have to listen to the boring monotone beginning. It's for what it's worth. Caught myself. So just to kind of get into the meat of this war, wanted to say a huge shout out to Cold September first of all, because these guys are just awesome sports. I mean, this was like a last second arranged war, and they were actually going to spend 30 versus one hive, and they missed their spin against one hive, and they did whatever they could to kind of match us with 40. They got a bunch of alts in, so even though the guys, were trying to run 2 accounts over at Cold September, they didn't complain. Soldiered on and gave us one hell of the match, that's for sure. So, always a pleasure to the guys over at Cold September. Going into the Town Hall 9s for us, we had 25 Town Hall 9s on either side. Started with 16 on our side. Just to kind of go over how our Town Hall 9s did, we were able to clear all the Cold September Town Hall 9s, and we actually had 9 hits left over, which we were able to use all for scouts. The only other Town Hall 10 we didn't scout, we just had a Town Hall 11 dip fresh on and just clean that up. So for all intents and purposes, great job to the Town Hall 9s at PD. Kind of right where we want to be able to scout all the Town Hall 10s if possible on the opposing team. Give our Town Hall 10s a real fighting chance to, have an idea where most of the traps are, CC is, all that good stuff. On the Cold September side, their Town Hall 9s did pretty good too. Unfortunately, they did need a few dips. I counted 3 dips on their side, so they almost got us clear. But the builders at PD just did an incredible job. So, awesome job as always to the base building team over at PD, and I'll kind of go over the defenses in a second, but want to do some 6-pack shout outs. So starting out with Stitch, going to 3PL, both of those guys just crushing it. I kind of broke the 6-pack train with that 97% fail right there. Another 6-pack from Jordan. I think that's his first 6-pack here, and his attack on 25 is just out of this world. So you guys are going to love that attack. I'm going to feature it. Something super special. Jimmy, or the Hound, with a fresh 6-pack. He's just crushing it. I'm definitely putting one of his attacks in this. I may have put 2. I've got like a list of all the attacks here, and I don't remember, which ones he's on, but super sexy attacks from Jimmy this war. Great job, Jimmy. Another 6-pack from Matt. This was against his old clan, so he is a Cold September guy for a while, and then kind of transitioned over to PD, and so I'm sure he's going to have some bragging rights over there on those guys with the fresh 6-pack. So great job to Matt. We've got Nikki here with a 6-pack. Great job to Nikki. He'd been kind of rotating between us and our sister clan, and he was back with us for this war. Awesome job to him. Leon, really strong lately. He's had a few 6-packs. Sweet attacks here. I'm going to feature one of his too, and then we're going to feature one of Mr. Muscles again with a Laloon specialty. So then let's just kind of talk about the defenses a little bit. As far as the Town Hall 9s went, lot of our bases, had at least one defense, which is what you're really shooting for. But big shout out to 312 or Trey. His base always seems to hold up at least, 3 to 5 times, I feel like. Vin also was able to defend 4 times, couldn't get him down till the 5th time. Avenger had the base of the war this time. 5 defenses. They couldn't get him down until the 6th time, and they had to dip on Vin as well. So both of those bases gave CS a hell of a time as far as that goes. So great job to those guys. Few more double defenses, one from Chris, one from Leon as well, with the 2 defenses each. So great job, guys. So let's just kind of get into these replays on the Cold September bases, and I'm just going to start off with the first Town Hall 9. So this is going to be, as you can see from the troop comp, HGHB as it is known now. One of the things I want to say about HGHB or HGH, screw the B as far as that goes. That's just that's a mouthful, isn't it? 2 things that are really going to screw up an HGH raid. The first one is if you can't funnel. Obviously, this was a pretty easy funnel because he only had to funnel on the left side of 12 o'clock over here with some wizards to deal with the storages, to get his bowlers and to get his giants in and his royals, so they path the right way. But the second part is, and what I see a lot of people doing on HGHs, is they bring a jump. And a huge problem with bringing a jump is you take a significant risk that you're actually going to split your giants up. And once you split your giants up and the healers split, and they're just not getting enough heals to get through the entire base, I mean, it can really, really ruin an attack. And it's tough. You definitely, you want to stick with the 2 rage, 2 heal, or 3 rage in 1 heal, and you really want to keep these giants together as much as possible. So you want to look for bases where you don't have to use a jump, and you want to look for bases where, this huge push kill squad can just make its way through the whole base by itself. So obviously, right here we probably got a potential giant great bomb. He doesn't have a great bomb there. You can tell I really haven't watched these replays a ton, just kind of wants to go through it. But 3PL, at this point, even though there's still quite a bit of time left, I mean, he's already crushed the base. He's got so many giants up. His healers are up. His queen is at full. His king is still just kind of being a shield for these hogs, and he's able to swag one of these heal spells. So, I mean, the majority of his boulders are still up. I mean, this is just crushed. So great job to 3PL with this fresh 3-star right towards the beginning of the war. He always jumps out of the gate, and he goes as quick as he can. So let's go to 17. This is going to be, I'm guessing, a Laloon since it's by Guh, and yes, it is. So this is a good old-fashioned Shattered Lalo, and Guh he somehow goes in at these ridiculous angles with these Shattered Laloons, and he always manages to get it. I mean, I feel like the Royals, the CC, 1 AD, but usually 2 ADs, and pretty much it's GG at that point for him. I mean, he's just coming in. He's coming in from the south. Easy funnel. Where the Royals are, he didn't even have to create the funnel that great because the king was just attracted to the enemy Royals, so there was nothing for him to worry about. Always kind of worry when you see a baby dragon come out of the clan castle, at least I do, because someone very affectionately compared it to a wizard on roids, and I would definitely agree with that. It's like a wizard under a rage spell, hitting your kill squad, hitting your royals regardless. But you can tell kill squad gets 1 AD over here at 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, he's going to lose a little bit of steam with those expos coming into it, but he's still got his queen's ability. She's going to make her way over to the jump, and she is going to take out the next AD. And pretty much at that point, as long as you've got your flight, which Guh does, he's just going to make his way counterclockwise around the base, starting from about 2 o'clock. It's going to be GG. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he actually had his max Hound even up at the end of this. So total overkill with this attack. And Guh's one of those very interesting Laloon guys. He always brings a heal for his Laloon. So he's always bringing a heal, bringing a rage for his kill squad, and then he's bringing haste to get his loons into the base as quick as possible. So, I mean, still got cleanup troops kind of working around the corners, and at this point we can just kind of fast forward. So great job, guy. Traditional Laloon. So if you're having trouble with queen walks, having trouble with more complicated attacks, simple things still work. They still work on the new meta bases, and you can even kind of get a little adventurous with a heal spell there. See, next we have number 19 is the one I wanted to look at, and this is Avenger, so you guys know it. It's going to be an HGHB or an HGH. What I like about this attack too, and a lot of the guys are doing this as well, they're using a baby dragon just to help the funnel, because those baby dragons just give you some great value, pretty powerful, and they're able to hold up under a point defense or two, so they're pretty tanky, which I can definitely appreciate when you're trying to set a funnel. So you'll notice once again, great funnel set by Avenger. There's only one way pretty much his huge kill squad can go, and that's all into the core. A few bowlers actually stray here a little bit, but between this hog and I'm guessing he's going to probably try to drop another hog at some point if this one does not take it down. He's going to get that clear. So you can see again, he's still taking the 2 rages, the 2 heals, and he's sticking to that format. I mean, sometimes you'll see people that are able to take a jump, but I mean, when you take a jump, you are definitely rolling the dice on this kind of base, so it's a compact base. He's spreading his hogs out, kind of surgical styles, sort of, I guess, but they don't even have to get into the core of the base because that kill squad just goes so deep. So he's swagging some stuff, and pretty much this base is raped, GG, game over, etc., all that good stuff. Let's see what we got on the docket next. This is going to be long, guys, so sit back and relax, pull the popcorn out. Okay, we've got Jimmy, we've got the Hound here on 20. I think I actually may have 2 of his attacks, which should be pretty sweet. Okay, so Jimmy has been doing these Queen Walk Laloons ever since the Reddit days. Been playing with him for quite a while, and he has always been a beast at Queen Walk Lalo. He is like one of the few guys in our group who completely refused to do HGHB under any circumstances at all, or less. He is just has an affinity for Laloon, and he crushes with Queen Walk Laloon without a doubt. Trying to get his queen in there. Obviously, the wall breakers did not work, but they were able to weaken the wall a little bit, so it doesn't really slow her down that much. And she's going to get in. She's going to engage the enemy queen. Perfect rage. Timed great. She's just going to make her way in. She's going to take out some more storages or some more collectors. Going to work on some of those traps. Now she pulls the CC. Now he's dropping the poison. He's probably going to have to phase her here as well, just because of the Valk and the baby dragon. Yep, and he did. Also, obviously, he's probably hoping to take down that AD before every single one of his healers is nuked, and he's still got 2 up, it looks like. So that should be enough under rage to keep his queen up for a little bit longer. Yeah, okay. So now look at that. All the point defenses are down. He's only got 1 expo that could potentially engage with her that's actually a point defense, and now it's actually on the Hound, so the queen is pretty much going to get away scot-free. She's going to be able to take out 2 ADs, the CC, the enemy queen. Essentially, as long as you get the flight right, and he's going to go counterclockwise. He's going to go, from between 1 and 3 all the way around the base. You can see this was a fresh hit. We got a little bit of a troll Tesla in the corner, and he had already kind of blown his load with all the loons. But, it's not even going to matter. They're able to use that haste to propel him over there. The Hound's over there. The minions are over there. And it's, GG at this point. So awesome attack from Jimmy. Love the Queen Walk Laloons. Really don't get to see that attack style or variation that much anymore. But this video is going to have a lot more good stuff. So you guys are in for a treat. So let's see what I got next on the docket. Looks like 21, actually. Okay. We got Peled here. I'm guessing this is going to be, yep, this is pretty much his go-to. Queen Walk GoVaHo. And so if you've watched Peled's attacks, if you've watched the channel, I mean, he's always queen walking GoVaHo. That's been his go-to ever since the Red at Lithium days, even before Valks were buffed with the attack speed increase and everything like that. He was GoVaHoing like it was nobody's business as far as that goes. But, he starts his queen walk up at 12. He's creating the funnel on the left side or on the west side, and he's probably, going to have his queen go down and deal with both royals. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even know which way she's going to go. We're just going to wait. It's a surprise. Okay, there she goes. She's going west. Nice phase. Takes out the enemy queen. And oh my. Okay, well, she went back around. I guess that's what he was waiting for, to see which way she went. To see which way she went. I would not have predicted that at all. Yeah, he's much more intuitive than me as far as that goes, if he can. So nice little walk the queen's taking her, getting some pretty good value, and she is just taking out a ton of stuff. So great funnel created over here, getting all his Valks, getting his bowler, one bowler, and he's getting his BK all ready to go in. Gosh, perfect funnel. So he's got a nice little poison that comes out. What's great too about this queen walk GoVaHo, if you notice, the healers actually switched off the queen as her damage stops, switch over to the golem, switch over to the Valks, which essentially, gives them an extra heal in the base, keeps them going way longer. You get so much value for that. If you can connect in a queen walk GoVaHo, your queen walk to your golem and to your Valks, not a lot, unless you just get super unlucky with springs are going to stop you. One other thing, not a huge fan of the Tesla farm. Usually you want a Tesla farm to have some good spring traps in there, or you want it in between walls to protect you from Valks, but this one's just all in one compartment, so easy to access. It's really not, honestly, it's not doing much in this base, and it kind of makes it pretty easily susceptible down there. So we got 21 down. Let's get into 22 for the next attack. All right, we got my boy Noah here, and let's see what Noah's got in store for us. All right. Looks like Noah is going to be queen walking Laloon, or looks probably guessing a cold-blooded, queen walk cold-blooded Laloon, just kind of knowing him. So let's kind of speed this walk up, see where he's going with it. Starting at 3, obviously. And that Loon was not able to take out that Tesla. Good try though, Noah. That AD is just kind of covering it. So a nice little walk here though. It didn't matter. He still got his queen in where he needed to. You see the first wall breaker, you see the test wall breaker. That's always huge, for any type of queen walk when you need to break in. You got to be patient in the fair play world. You cannot just blow your load of wall breakers all at a wall. That's such a basic mistake, and it's so easy to make. When you're kind of nervous, you're doing a queen walk, and you have to try to almost, you have to multitask because there's so many different components to this attack. But you see just the basics that he's still able to do. Just super solid mechanics. Definitely want to pay attention to that. So now he's starting his flight over here from 9 o'clock. And he's going to go clockwise, just leading it with his big, fat CC Hound. He's only got 2 air defenses left that he's got to deal with. He doesn't even have to worry about the sweeper. The sweeper is just bothering his queen, which is no big deal. Not slowing down his flight at all. At this point, there's not much chance this base has to survive. Doesn't even matter that his hounds popped early. So many loons left. God, crush the space. Great job, Noah. So we got 22 down. We got 24, 25, 26 next. So 3 in a row, so I don't have to keep looking at my list. So we got Stitch here. Stitch had a 6-pack this war, so pretty sexy job from Stitch. Let's see what he's got in store for us here. So he's got a queen walk VaHo for sure. Not sure if there's a golem in his CC or not. He's probably got, I guess he could have hogs, you could have Valks, you could have a golem. So I guess, yeah, we'll be surprised. We'll see what happens. So starting the funnel, if you notice, you see the queen walk, you see how he funneled a little bit right above her, But this is a big deal because we know that this is where his kill squad, his push squad, is probably going to meet up with his AQ right here in the south because he created the funnel right over here. So even though I really haven't seen this, just kind of guessing the way that the GoVaHos go with our guys, I mean, his goal is to hopefully get these healers on his Valk. So, all right, so you had Valks on the CC. So this is just really a VaHo with a bowler. Unfortunately, it looks like these healers are not going to make it. So the healers have sacrificed themselves and for a very noble cause. So a nice jump right in the middle. He's going to overlap the heal. Pretty standard when you think about a GoVaHo. And he's just going to shred this base. Got plenty of hogs in the bag. You know, going. I mean, he's really almost gutting this base right through the core. Once that king gets in there, and he's still got the ability, gets to the bombs, man. So he got the double out of the way, and he got the Tesla farm out of the way. I mean, there's not much that this base can defend against. No more double spots anywhere. So you see just potential. You got probably a single here or a single here, potentially. And he's already pre-healing just to make sure. And there's the last bomb. So nice hit from Stitch. Another troll Tesla in the corner. A fresh hit from Stitchy. So wasn't aware of that, but you know, didn't really matter. Still took care of business in the end. So we got 25 and 26 for the next two bases. So we're not gonna have to look too far. So hope you guys are liking the variety here. I mean, I really like the variety in these attacks. Okay, this was the attack when I saw it. I was like, what the... You can fill in the blank for that. Yeah, you see it right. 54 freaking minions. What the hell? I saw that and I was just like, good God. This is a cleanup attack. So this was, I guess, a queen walk mass minion. I don't even know how to describe it. I kind of caught a little bit of the replay, but people were just kind of going nuts, and I was like, oh my God, Jordan. This is a first for me. You know, even in the days of Lithium, when people could, you know, practice attacks over and over again before we went fair play, no one ever did a 50 freaking minion attack. So this is nuts to me. And you guys are in for a treat. So he's starting the queen walk at 9. He's just gonna take out this like a wizard farm. I'm not really a big fan of the wizard farms, I'm not gonna lie. Throws those wall breakers in with a rage. It's kind of like, you know, almost hoping and praying, throwing him in. I don't know how else to describe it. So he's going to take out the wizard towers. He's going to take out the Teslas. Queen's going to go in now. She's going to deal with a few air defenses right here, and he's still got to jump too. So I'm guessing he's going to try to connect the king some way probably and just take out all these ADs, take out the CC with his royals. I could be wrong though. I probably shouldn't open my mouth. So let's just kind of speed this up a little bit. Actually, I don't want to ruin it. So, okay, he's going through the wizard farm, which, you know, not a big fan of wizard farms. Usually pretty easy to deal with those and just not really worth it unless you've... Oh my gosh, look at him. Jesus Christ. Just right behind that big fat hound. And that is just... This is chaos. My God. He's got his few loons that he's got going in. Are they going to make it? Are they going to get there? They're going to... Oh, they just shred that queen. Good God. We are looking at like the new attack strat from here on out. Look at these men. Oh my God. Brutal. Whoever knew that minions, that 54 minions, as long as you had all the air bombs out of the way for the most part, and all the ADs would just crush a base. Well, now we do know. So yeah, great attack from Jordan. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know everyone on the Waters Law stream enjoyed that quite a bit. So we got the Hound again here. Usually don't like to feature 2 attacks from people, but this was a throwback classic. I love the Queen Walk Valos. I mean, this is something that you hardly ever see anymore. And this was a cleanup. This was actually a cleanup attack for him. I think the first one was a fresh. Yeah, it was. And this was a cleanup. So, you know, using the baby dragon here. Love the use of that, you know, hanky funneler down there, you know, just to make sure his queen does not wrap back around to the south, you know, getting her to go the right way. So she's going in. Gosh, you know, this reminds me of old school Clash, except without the queen walk, just the VaLos, you know, just having your Valks just pretty much eating up all those ADs for you. So, you know, helping out with a funnel in the north with the minions up here. Drops the poison. Looks like we got quite a bit of gobs, and we've still got that little freight train with the baby dragon in the back. And you pretty much, I mean, if that dragon has any time on the queen at all, and there's, you know, a few other point defenses, or she's dealing with an air sweeper in a way, you're going to have to phase her, because there's just not a lot you can do to protect from that. So now he's, you know, dropping some loons just to clear out this compartment, protect his queen, and doing a pretty incredible job of it. So, I mean, pretty much at this point now in the attack, the queen is totally home free. Kind of missed this area down south, so enamored with the walk. But, you know, great jump down here. And once you've got this area clear and you've got your loons going in, I mean, there's not much that's going to stop this attack. The only thing that potentially could is if his queen took too long to get to that AD, which isn't going to happen. Just so many loons. Once the sweeper goes down, those loons are just going to path right in to that air defense, and it's game over. So awesome attack from Jimmy. Awesome attack from the Hound once again. And we're getting there, guys. We're more than halfway done now. Hallelujah. Let's see here. We're going to go to the attack from Matt. So Matt with a fresh six-pack against his old clanmates at CSO. He's got some nice bragging rights here. He's going to start a queen walk here at 3. This is like Matt's like go-to strat. He's all about the queen walk GoVaHo as well. You know, love to see that strat. It's still a super solid strat. You don't have to use, you know, HGH plus the B. I mean, this, you know, queen walk GoVaHo is still a great attack, and it still works with the currents. Still works with the current meta, no doubt about that. If you notice, the way he had everything kind of set up just makes me curious if he actually wanted his queen probably to go towards 6, but with that king AI just actually wrapped his queen around, which is actually going to work out pretty well, because now his healers have a chance to switch off her and switch over to the Golem and Valks potentially. Well, let's see if that happens in this attack. Oh, look at that, man. Smart Valks, they never do that for me. They're all going to BFE, but then they somehow magically make it back to the core. Yep, and there they go. Healers transition to the Valks, to the Golem. And when that happens, I mean, it's just, I mean, game over. You get so much value for it. Kind of doing, you know, surgical or target dropping hogs all along the defenses in the south, saving a few hogs just for the back end. You know, even though his queen went down up here, he still got so many troops up, it's not even going to matter. They're all cleaning up. His BK's got full health. He's still got 3. Oh no, black screen of death. We're gonna keep going. It's okay. This is a long attack. He ekes it out. So I'm guessing the king's moving towards 9. And we're just waiting for those hogs. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Technology issues. I'm working on setting up a new YouTube recorder. So dropped his last 3 hogs in on these defenses. If you notice, he actually waited for the expo to target his king and his barbs before he dropped those hogs to clear out this area right here. Made a huge difference. If that expo targeted the hogs before his BK and everything else, you know, no way he would have been able to clear this. So last corner hut, nice job, Matt. Took that one down to the wire for sure, man. But fresh 3-star, so super sexy. All right, we've got 33 and 36 up next. So we're gonna skip a few, and we're gonna see my boy Nikki. Let's see what Nikki's bringing for this one. Nice. He's got Valks. So he's looking at a GoVaLo, Queen Walk GoVaLo. So sweet, we got another one. Very rare to see 2 of these in a war nowadays, but man, what a lot of variety for you guys here. Hope you're enjoying it. sorry about the music. You gotta listen to my voice. You gotta deal with the drudgery, the commentary. As far as that goes, I don't know if you're enjoying it or not, but thanks for bearing with me here and letting me restock my song library. So using that dragon again is just super tanky. Love how it funnels. It can even, it still is able to take out that cannon with the AD. Just going to town on it. Love that. He's gonna phase his queen. Actually, perfect time, because those healers are going to easily be able to keep her up through anything else that targets her. So pretty much didn't have to burn any type of spell there. Starting the funnel here, obviously, to the right side of the south. And here come the bull. Oh, nice. Look at this guy. Okay. Super sexy. We have... Oh, God. It's late, guys. My mind isn't working. We've got Queen Walk, I guess a bow. I don't know. GoVaLo bow. Let's just call it that. But yeah, haven't seen the bowlers in the CC with a GoVaLo, so that's super sexy. Nice attack, Nikki. Very nice. Should probably watch a few more of these attacks before we stream them, but I'm spoiled. So obviously he's got the loons in the back end. He's obviously going to drop them at 9 o'clock most likely, or he's going to drop them at 9, and he's also going to drop them at 3 over here is what I meant. Going to use the loons to shield that wizard so then it can just start working early, getting some cleanup out of the way. Nice attack. Still got 3. Man, he just crushed this. Good God, Nick. Sexy, baby. Work your way through that base. Royals are up. Nice attack, Nick. Very nice. Alright, we got a special. We got some Laloons now, guys. We have my boy, Muscles. Let's see what he's got in store for us. He's got, oh, here we go. Looks like a Penta with a Zap Quake Penta. Nice. I can dig it. AD, Sweeper right next to each other. GG. He's not going to let that rest. But what's interesting is, doesn't even have the expos pointed down. He doesn't even care. He just says screw it. He's like, I'm coming right at you. So he's coming at 12, just straight down the gut, starting, a few guys, and now he's going to work his way around the base clockwise. This is a cleanup attack. He knew what was going on in the corner. Wasn't playing games over there. Taking out that Tesla. Having to go for the Hound first, and just, man, and now he's still got 3 Hounds left for the last AD. This base is just being crushed. What's kind of nice is he's holding off on his heroes still. Wonder if he's going to be able to swag them, because he's still got all these Hounds up. Oh, swag your heroes. No, Muscles. He didn't do it. God. I guess he really wanted the 3-star. God. I'm going to have to call him out for that. He's going to have to buy me a drink. He's going to have to buy me a damn beer. Look at that. Wouldn't have even mattered. So, yeah, he could have swagged those heroes. Sick attack. Nice. Nice Muscles. So, yeah, Zapquake Penta. It's back. And if that was not enough for you guys, I think we got, okay. Alright, we got 37. Pray for Mojo. Let's see. Last Valerian, or let's see what we got here from our boy. Alright, we got another HGHB. Standard 2 heals, 2 rages. Imprint that onto your brain. Use the 2 heals, 2 rages, or 3 rages, 1 heal. Do not use the jump. Don't split your push, kill squad, giant squad up. Keep them together. Do it for me. Starting a few hogs, clearing these point defenses out. Not a bad idea. Does not want his bowlers attracted over there. Does not want his giants going off towards that archer tower. Is why he sacrificed those 3 hogs for that. Makes a ton of sense. Because he definitely wants his giants all together pushing through the base. Did not want them splitting over, trying to go down towards 6 o'clock. Now he's, surgically or single targeting, throwing some more hogs in. Just getting rid of that cannon, that point defense. Still got all his giants in the middle there. Got a healer on him, got the bowlers up. And now he's pretty much going to start the surgical hogs from all sides. One of the things about these type of bases too, so compact, so you know there really aren't that many double bomb spots. If there's only maybe 1, 2 double bomb spots in the whole base, and with that HGHB, if you do it properly, you're going to be able to hit all those spots with your kill squad, and your hogs are just going to be able to circle around the outside. So really, the only thing that's going to slow you down is if there are a ton of spring traps or really weird double right here as I finished saying that right through the middle. There's this weird as devil that's actually a pretty good one, but still able to make it through the base. OP, nice job, LV. Very nice, man. All right, let's watch this attack from Maximus. You guys know him as Duck on Quack as well. This is his main account. Now he no longer has Duck. And look at this. He's just throwing them all in. Good God, Duck. Soaking up all the SAM, soaking up all the bombs. He just went wild. Once again, sweeper with an AD, only able to take the AD out, but that's really, I mean, all you have to. Once you and look at these ground expos too. This base does not have much of a prayer. I'm hoping that he's going to swag Royals. So nice flights. You know, kind of spammy at the beginning, but that now he's a little bit more controlled, going around the base, going clockwise. You know, now he's taking his time. Still got a haste in the bag. He's going to push everything to that last AD, which is what he's got to do. Man, this is brutal. There we go. Damn muscles. Or Max, yeah, bro. You were not swagging Royals. Very nice. Hound comes out of the CC. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, this is a oh, this is a little bit of a nightmare. He still made it though. Sexy. Nice job, Duck. God. The power of the Penta. It conquers all. It's back. God, I feel like this is like, you know, so nostalgic, old school Clash right here. All right, we got one more attack. We're gonna go to my boy Leon, who also had a 6-pack here. We're gonna check his attack out. See what he's got cooked for us. So I think this was actually a really traditional attack. No, yep, Shattered GoVaHo. So don't see that very often. Just using the golem, shielding the hog, using it for that 1-point defense. Now he's got the golem spread, so now they're pretty much attracting all the point defenses. Can drop his wizards down. Huge freaking funnel. I mean, he's like creating a funnel from 12 to 3 over the whole place. Nice wall breakers. Had his Tez wall breaker going first. Sends the other one in, and here come the redheads. God, here come the Lindsay Lohans. What I actually loved about his attack was the rage leading into the jump, just because he knew like the way the Valks were going to path. And so instead of wasting 2 jumps here, he's just like, screw it. I'm just going to rage him right into the jump. And then I'm just going to pop a heal over him too. And they're just going to nuke the core of this base, which is essentially what happened. This base got totally nuked. And now he can just start spreading his hogs in. Just coming in from the south. He's still got a heal in the bag. Probably going to save it for right in here, I bet, between the cannon and AD. Yep. Let's see, is there a bomb there? There is. So, nice. Nice use of your heal there, Leon. So, super sexy attack. Easy, though. You know, just the fundamentals. Creating a big funnel, taking his time, but still being creative with the use of spell placement and spell usage in this attack. So, nice job, Leon. So that's gonna about sum it up, guys, for tonight. Thanks for making it through this. This is something, you know, kind of new, not showing all the attacks, not playing the soundtrack. I've actually, for everyone who stayed around to watch this whole damn thing, I've got all the GG attacks all recorded. I'm gonna put a soundtrack to that. I'm not gonna do voiceover, but had some audio issues with the intro for the Town Hall 10, 11, and Town Hall 9. So I've got to go back and re-record that, and that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut the hell up. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, appreciate your support. And until next time, hope you enjoy.